influence or de-influence my TBR because I do not know what to read next and I need help. First one is Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas, and I'm a bit scared to get into this just because of how big this series is, but obviously with like ACOTAR and just like I've heard so much about this series, I don't want to read ACOTAR, but I'm willing to give this one a chance, and I've just heard so many good things about it. But there's like, what, 8 books? I don't actually know how many books are in it, but there's a lot. The next book is The Silent Patient by Alex Michaelides, and if this book is gonna put me through it, just let me know. Because I have one friend who is like, you need to read this, and I'm like, I have heard it's really good though, and it's not talked about as much. I feel like it used to be talked about more, but it is definitely up there. Like, I've been looking at it for a long time, and I really want to know if I should read it. Next one is also a series, Caraval by Stephanie Garber. I tried to read Once Upon a Broken Heart, and I got like 50 pages into the first book, and I didn't finish it, which is probably a mistake, because I've heard like people will not stop talking about it. So I'm like, I need to go back and give it another chance. But until then, Caraval, I've heard so many people talk about this, and is it worth, like, is it good? Get another series, because I get into a lot of series, which I do not have the time for. But The Red Queen, I also not talked about as much, I feel like, but I have some friends who have read this, and they were like, it is so good. And from what I've heard, it's like very like fantasy dystopian powers, like, I don't know. Should I? The main problem is I do not have enough time right now. Like, between everything, I thought summer was gonna be my like, oh, I have time to read and write and do all these things. No, I have been so busy, like, it's not even funny. But I want to read something, so please. Also, if you have any recommendations, like, just tell me, because I've read a lot of books, but I also haven't read a lot of books. Like, I am always open, and if you give me hooked on something, I will be eternally grateful to you.